everyone, Alicia here from Stretch It app, and on today's episode of Stretch It Exercises, we go over how you can relieve your tightness and discomfort from sitting too much. When sitting for so long, our hip flexors get tight, our low back starts to hurt, and I think it's usually because when we find ourselves sitting, we don't usually find ourselves moving at all. We just stay still and find ourselves working in whatever our sitting requires us to do. But if we can get out of that narrative and know we can still move while we're sitting, maybe take a few stretch breaks here and there, stand up, walk around, even if it's just in your own office space, that will help to relieve a lot of the discomfort and tightness that comes from sitting for long periods of time. And of course, taking these actionable steps are fairly easy and will help to improve your overall well-being. If you find yourself sitting a lot and you want to relieve that tightness, that discomfort, the first thing I would recommend is you to just stand up. And if you cannot get away from your desk, you can stay near your desk or chair and do simple knee lifts and even use the chair for balance. This is just going to help get blood moving, increase body temperature, and just get you out of sitting for a little bit. You don't have to do a lot of reps, just enough for you to get your hips moving and for them to feel good. Next one are hip tilts, just sending hips back and forward. You can pick any width stance that is comfortable for your feet and your knees, and just simply moving your hips back and forth. Again, it's just going to mobilize your pelvic area as well as your low spine. One of the best ways to mitigate tightness while you're sitting is just to move while you're sitting. You can do your arches and curls while seated. You could take your side bends, reaching arm overhead. You could even use the actual chair to assist with the twist, bringing one hand behind back of chair, the other across the thigh, and you can switch. You can even take your cross knee. If this is a tough one for you, just leave the knee as high as it needs or as high as it has to stay, and then carefully shift forward and back. Make sure you switch sides. And another great way also is just to lift and lower your heels. Moving your lower legs will again get your blood flow increasing, your body temperature up, and just encourage the rest of your body to move as well so you're not still and can help relieve that stiffness.